Hello everyone, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Thank you for joining me today. We're carrying on with the Archon quest, Act 3 we're on now, I think it is. So we're heading over in this direction. We've got to try and find some guy who's a little bit weird, apparently. So we'll find out more about him as we go. Let's try not to get stomped on by these big guys. I think they can stand on you. Oh, I did something. What did I do?
Time to go.
What did I do? Got a chest, I'll take it.
Who says
We're
there
also
aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Yeah, we are also trying to do exploration as well, because we need to get that percentage up so we can get the benefits, the primo gems that they're offering. Well, do you know who we can use to get up here? Hello, Jalolan. Okay. This will help. And we've also got Kinich and Coutinho on this deal as well. This is, if I get into battle, this will, I will get destroyed, basically. This is just to get around up cliffs. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is so good. Oh, she's still going. Okay, let's get out of that. Fantastic. Oh, the travel with these guys is just amazing. Right, where are we going? Okay, I'll probably over there. Right, let me get the other team out, because we do not want to start triggering any kind of thing with this team going. We're going with this team up today. Been quite impressed with how this team's working so far. Getting used to the rotation and how it works. If I can get it right, it seems to do quite well. And we've still got a long way to go to build this team properly.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information.
Okay, I guess we'll find out.
However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kinich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Could you tell us a little more about it?
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
That's all there is to him. Then he really doesn't sound like a bad person. Yeah, I was just thinking, he sounds pretty cool. Sounds like an alright guy.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
More magical things. I do like her design. She seems like a cool character.
Huh? How about now?
What do you see?
Okay, I can see the trail now.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
Interesting.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Oh, so you're so hopeful there as well.
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
But for some reason, we still can't resonate with the statues to get our pyro.
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really?
Paimon has... She'll never learn. She'll never learn to, like, be careful what she says. She just goes around
What does
insulting
she mean
people.
by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
Hello, fellow kids.
But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now...
Well, no, I don't see anything wrong with the way she's talking. Is she, how old is she then? Because I know she didn't want to tell us her age, and people call her Granny. She's clearly not a granny. She looks pretty good for her age, for her old that is.
Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Ugh, don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Huh?
What was that? I think I just heard a voice. Wait, but it wasn't with my ears. Was it all in my mind?
Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Oh, they could hear her? Interesting. Seems Paimon heard the same voice, but she also looks like she understood what's going on. Let me think. That must be a side effect from the spell she cast.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
So we can now hear her thoughts through telepathy. Wow, this is amazing. Something like this could only happen with Sitlali.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
You bet. Just leave it to us. Okay, that just felt a little awkward. Okay, right, you know what I'm going to do? We want to investigate the campsite, but there is... Where is it? Somewhere close by? Can I just... Oh, it's just up there. Let's just take a little quick detour and grab the teleport waypoint. Just before we go on, in case we need to come back here. Oh, can I get up there? Don't run that stamina. Come on over there, you can do it. One more jump. Nice. Okay. Right, campsite. It's not much of a campsite. Is that the campsite? Hang on, let me just go down a little bit here. Couple of boxes and a campfire, I suppose so. Oh, yeah.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Let's go take a look.
Oh, cut some dialogue off. That's annoying.
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him. Fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
Who's that? Who's she talking about?
I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying.
Oh, he's alright.
No.
Grandson.
No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
Grandson. That's interesting. So we must be talking about Aurora. I guess we'll find out. Let's carry on. I love a good mystery when they drop little clues and you're like, what are they talking about? It's going to be interesting.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
Oh dear.
There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
It seems like Auroran found a chance to fight back.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroran wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Lali looks pretty worried. Indeed, judging by the distress signal from before, Auroran was being held by the Fatui, so given the difference in numbers, he probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
Whatever you say.
Auroran, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Yep.
Once Lali left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
So the telepathy doesn't go both ways.
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
I don't think Lali noticed anything.
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
Yeah, I guess there's always something special about the way the travel interacts with the things that are going on. Okay, so where are we heading? The trail has stopped. Okay, well, it's right. Oh, it's right there. Okay.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Okay, lead the way. I mean, honestly, you don't need this trail because you just follow the waypoints. There are traces of phlogiston here, but
Did you find something?
I found some traces of phlogiston, but the trail completely ends here.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroran might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
Paimon's right. This is all extremely strange. Also,
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
now we can hear his voice. Huh? Whose voice was that just now? Oh, we're tripping out again. Traveller's favourite pastimes. What's going on? Okay, we find ourselves in another dream world. We always end up in these places. The Night Kingdom. How did I get here?
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
And probably no skill too either. We could take you.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind.
Okay, fair enough. So he's taking us into his terrain where he's going to have an advantage. Okay, clever tactics.
Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron,
Oh,
the one you've been
lies.
searching for.
Well, what does this mean? Have you escaped Fatui's custody?
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Oh, it's the captain.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
So you're working together. What do you want?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person.
He looks cool. He's a cool character.
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Oh, who do we trust? Okay, so he's got some power then, to be able to kind of control us like that. Maybe I was too quick to judge how powerful we are compared to the people we meet.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
I'm fine. Was my soul forcibly removed from my body just now? That would explain why I couldn't hear Pyramid at all.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
Yeah, I'm fine, just a little lightheaded.
Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
If they're being truthful, then they must have reasonable motivations for what they did. But should I trust them? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, he sounds reasonable. Like the captain talking about it. Sounds reasonable, like he wants to make meeting and to talk. He's willing to hear people out, but can you believe what they say? I could just share everything with Pyramid and Sitlali right now, but that means giving up on the lead. So I haven't had much dealings with either the Fatui or the Master of the Nightwind. I suppose I'll stay quiet for now and see if I can find out anything else.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word.
Well, thanks everyone, I'm feeling fine now.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Even though the situation remains quite urgent, you take a longer break with Paimon and study. Orion's words still echo in your mind, meanwhile Study's accused to keep her eyes on you and even performs another checkup.
Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
Alright, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize I was holding you up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
No, I can do that. Right, where do we need to go? Here. Oh, I see him. Oh no, not the cryo gunners. At least it's
Look
not
over
raiding.
there.
Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Oh, that's him.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
So, that's Auroron. He does look the same as when I spoke to him in the Night Kingdom earlier.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
So you get straight to the point.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1!
Maybe don't count so loud if you want to get
Still
the
trying
edge
to
on them.
resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Okay, so what I'm trying to do with this team then, we go in here, and then we do this, we hold down his skill, which I've been told is something I haven't been doing before. We hit the bursts here, I might as well do this, and now we can go back to here. Takes him out. Oh, okay, now we can burst. And I can go straight back into here. And I hit. Oh no! Oh, and these things are now gone. And then we can start again.
Illusion shattered.
Do that.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Come on, another one swell.
The wind knows me.
And
Bow your head.
we can go back to this. Come on. Oh, we're almost done. There we go. Oh, there's more of them. Okay.
Taking a turn for the better.
So now let's get some bursts up.
Falling leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature. Now you
do
shall
this.
perish.
And then back to here and just waterboard them again. Anyone left? Oh, there's one guy there. Oh no, now I haven't got my things up. Oh, come on. I don't want to use the burst too much, I just want to get through. Okay, now we can get in. Don't have anything else up though, but it should be alright. Okay.
There is no escape.
Getting that a few times. Anyone left? We got him.
Auroron!
So it wasn't a perfect rotation, but that's kind of, you see what I'm trying to do.
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eatsley, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, other Granny.
Granny?
What did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a Granny.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
The way he talks has definitely changed, but it doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He asked me to do whatever I could to help keep things a secret, and even said it would be for Citlali's sake. So you treat everyone like they're your uncles and aunties. Well, he doesn't. He treats everyone like they're your gramps and grannies.
Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
Oh, she has some anger issues, doesn't she?
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey!
Interesting.
I'm no ordinary Granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value, and not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
I was just thinking, he's not quite catching on, is he? It could be an act, or maybe he's like that.
Oh, right.
Okay, go to the speaker's chamber. Okay, right, well, first of all, there is there's a teleport waypoint up there. I think I'm going to get that while I'm here. Okay, teleport waypoint is gone. I just noticed there's a domain over there. Okay, it's a talent domain. I don't really need any of those talents at the moment, so we'll leave that for now, but just know that we've got it unlocked. Right, let's go to the Speaker's Chambers. You return to the city and Citlali brings you to the Speaker's Chamber, where you recount everything that's happened to Auroron.
I see.
So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Citlali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Citlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Whew. Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be counting on you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now. Come
Twiddle
with
my
me,
thumbs,
Auroron.
Sure.
We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, other Granny.
Isn't your grandson of mine is way too polite? That look on his face, he's probably trying to remind me about my promise. He doesn't strike me as a liar. Had I not seen everything for myself, I'd have never guessed that he could have done so much work behind Citlali's back. What does he really want?
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub.
Paimon, there's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it, Traveler?
Yeah, I think, yeah, fair enough, keep everything from, like, the Archon and Citlali or something, but you gotta tell Paimon what's going on. You pull Paimon aside and tell her everything that you saw earlier when you collapsed.
What? That captain?
Keep your voice down. Paimon, again, with the shouting.
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you?
He sounded pretty reasonable.
Oh, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Citlali and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
I'm still not completely sure. We still need more information.
Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together.
Yeah, there's no way we could have kept Paimon in the dark about it.
We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Okay, well, we have to wait until 8 o'clock the next day, so I guess that's probably a good point to leave it here, and we'll wait for the next episode. Thank you for watching today. I'm really enjoying this, and we've got so much to do. We want to get this Archon quest done, we want to start Yida's story quest, we've got loads of stuff to do. So there's going to be a load of videos coming up, so please do subscribe if you haven't already. There's been a bunch of new people come to the channel. Welcome everybody if you've made it this far, and thank you to everybody who always leaves comments and stuff. Really do appreciate it. So anyway, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.